Hello guys, Wizard here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today's battle we have the forces of Tomb Kings going against the Empire. The Tomb Kings are being led by King Cetra himself, the imperishable one, and we're going against the Emperor Karl Franz with his Alt of Griphites bodyguards here. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the army composition and see what we have here. For the front line, I have 4 units of skeleton warriors here, 2 on each flank, and a tomb guard holding the middle of the line. And yeah, for my cav units, I have 4 units of Nehekara horsemen on each side. I have 4. We also have 4 units of skeleton horse archers for the skirmish battle here on Vanguard. We also have 2 units of carrions. These guys are really fast, 100 speed, so they can catch the skirmish units, and with the other skirmish units and horsemen, we can catch them. We also have 2 units of skeleton chariots. So as you guys are seeing here, I have a kind of a rush army. Empire is really weak against Swarm and getting rushed. My front line is there just to hold, while the chariots and horsemen and Cetra does the damage here. For Cetra, I have brought his usual kit, but I brought some new stuff as well. The Blessed Blade of Petra, which gives fire damage and imbues blinded, really great ability. Wrath of Petra, Neru's incantation of protection, Jaff incantation of curse blades, which have a really great synergy with the Nehekara lore attribute. Cheap, low cooldown, and this heals rest of your army. Unyielding Wield and Unyielding Wield and what's the other one? The Crown of Nehekara are a really good combination as well. You can buff your army and fight in blobs. That's gonna make it a lot easier to win them. So yeah, really great kit, really expensive though. So for my opponent here, he has 3 units of crossbowmen in the front line. He has also brought 2 halberdiers secondary line, and we have 3 units of swordsmen, one of them the Regiment of Renown Sigmar Sons, and 2 flagellants in the flanks. We also have 2 units of greatswords. So my opponent was expecting an infantry, a lot of infantry probably. So yeah, that's that. For cav, my opponent has brought the Royal Aldorf Griphites, the Regiment of Renown Demigryph Knights. These guys have 25 bonus versus large, causing terror, which means they're immune to it. Also, Karl Franz, one of the strongest Empire lords here, even of horse and Pegasus, he's really great because he keeps his armor piercing. So he has really decent stats, 65 melee attack, even higher than a lot of melee focused elf units. Melee defense 50 with his hold the line, so really decent stats. It's gonna be really hard to kill him without charge bonus here. And for caster, my opponent has brought a Jade Wizard with Power Stone, Regrowth, Shield of Thorns, Earthblood, and the Lore of Life lore attributes. I mean, yeah. So yeah, without further ado, let's just start the battle and see how we do here. So first of all, I'm gonna try to surround my opponent's army here with my Nehekara horse archers here. These guys can get into the flanks and start shooting at the flagellants. The other ones are gonna be able to shoot at the Royal Aldorf Griphites, start whittling them down. So yeah, we already started on this side. This side is needs to get closer. If my infantry starts engaging, then I can bring my chariots, etc. into the fold as well, and then we're gonna cause a lot of problems for my opponent here. Before that, we're gonna get some freebie charges from Nehekara horsemen into these poor flagellants. Let's see the impact. Yeah, doing really great here. The other side, I think probably the Altar of Griphites and Carl is not gonna let it go as smoothly as the left flank here. But here, look at the stats of these guys. They're being buffed by Crown of Nehekhara and Unyielding Build, so these stats are just crazy for carrions even. And we have some good units here to hold the swordsmen back. The Nehekhara horsemen trying to hold them back, while the other units are doing the damage. I need to be really careful with Cetra here. Because of his high mass, he can move through infantry real fast and get bogged down by Karl and the Griphites here with their buffs being active. Really scary stuff. Look at that damage. That was just scary. But overall, the chariots and the other Nehekhara horsemen are causing a lot of problems for the range units here. Again, I was trying to go for the Jade Wizard, but my opponent really wisely holds Cetra in place, bog him down, and yeah, look at the damage. The care's going off real fast. I overcast the Neru's Incantation of Protection. Get a bit unlucky there with the miscaster, but overall we were able to save Cetra, and my opponents are doing my units are doing decently as well. The Royal Altar of Griphites are taking a lot of damage, losing 60 to 70% of their HP. The horsemen are still shooting. I just need to get a decent engagement with Cetra. Probably if I can move, and yeah, I'm summoning these Ushabti to hold the Griphites and Karl in place while I go after the Jade Wizard there. I used Petra's, not Petra, what's the name of this? The Wrath of Petra, which causes these Halberdiers to run away, and now I have a clear opening to go after Jade Wizard here. My opponent unfortunately mismicros a bit. He could have run away probably, but yeah, my horsemen were here. If he breaks, I'm gonna send my horsemen and bring Cetra to the main fight. Now that the Altar of Griphites are running away as well, the other skeleton archers can just charge them and yeah, escort them off the battlefield. Now the duel of duels is here. The Emperor versus the Nehekhara High King here. But as you guys are seeing here, with Karl's really high stats, he's not just taking any damage. That's the third attack. That's the fourth one that Cetra misses, but in return he's taking damage, which is not good at all. I don't have a reliable healing here for Cetra, so I just have to get out of here, keep Karl in the blob, and go after the other infantry. Maybe we can break the army before we can kill Karl, which is I think the best move here. I go for another charge here, which is I don't know if that hits, but it doesn't look like it is. Karl still has 2800 HP. So yeah, I need to keep Cetra alive with all the buffs. He still can't hit Karl, which is not good for me. But overall, it looks like we've been able to do really devastating damage to my opponent's army. The Great Swords and Karl are the only ones who are remaining, and even though Karl is gonna be the winner of this duel, look at this. I think he's gonna hit him one more time. Yeah, that's just bad. So yeah, at this point I was really scared that Cetra might crumble. That's why I'm gonna use all the buffs I have and then just go after him, try to do the most damage. Alone I don't think he can deal with my whole army. I'm just gonna bug him down, and yeah, a lucky shot there causes Karl to break, which is really great there. So yeah, really close duel. I was expecting lot more artillery and ranged units from Empire. That's because the map was so flat and there weren't any obstacles there. But yeah, my opponent went with an interesting army. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe a bit more cav would have done much better. Even the war wagons would have been good as well, I think. But overall, yeah, great game. So let's see how we did here. Cetra doing decently, 10k damage dealt, 2400 damage value, really good. He did what he had to do, a lot of healing, a lot of spells as well. The skeleton warriors, they had a lot of support, tomb guards as well, a lot of chariots, a lot of horsemen to do the damage there. But yeah, overall they did fine, nothing special. The chariots though, carrying, as we saw there were a lot of infantry there. The archers also did really great, these two. The carrions, unfortunately I wasn't able to get much out of them. But my opponent, Carl, probably paying for himself a lot of buffs as well. The healings were there. The infantry got rolled over by chariots, but even then they did fine. The Altdorf Griffites also did really good. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this Rush army. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help me and my channel grow. I upload videos daily, so stay tuned for that as well. I also have a Discord server. If you guys want to join, we can chat, we can hang out. And yeah, the link is in the description of this video. So that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.